Elise's cabinet. What are you stuttering for? Cabinet seemed to scare the everlasting shit out of Chaz. Maybe he fell into Narnia through a cabinet. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, welcome to part 6 of Phantasy Star 4. In this episode, we are going to fight a giant sandworm. Yes, we don't have to fear sandworms, we just fight them. Because why not? Anyway, this is the guild building. And this is where we get our side quests of the game. Welcome! You have come to the Hunters Guild where we enrich the lives of hunters. The enrollment area is over there. For those of you hunters who have already joined, I'd like to give you information about available job listings. Currently listed are... Here's the list of jobs, and the only job that's open at the moment is the ranch owner, who is currently at the second town we visited in the game. This is a request from a ranch owner at the village of Mile. The sandworms at my ranch have become so big that I'm at my wit's end. Please help me. That is the message. The fee offered is 5,000 Meseta. Will you take this job? Yes! In that case, please go to Mile and get more details from the ranch owner. Alright, so going back to Mile to investigate the circumstances, I'm gonna see if I could set up my... Oh, looks like I already did set up my macros. Neat. You want to be real particular if you want to set up combinations, like Blizzard for example. You can't do Blizzard if Elise goes first, and she does Zahn first. You want Hahn to do Walt first, and then Elise to go second with Zahn. And then every other character can just do whatever they want after that. And now that I think about it, Rika is probably the only character... And Gryz. Rika and Gryz are the only characters in the game that don't get that many combinations. Gryz gets jack shit, and Rika only gets 2 combinations. That's it. I won't complain whatever the outcome is. Oh, so you don't mind we burn this town down? Oh, wait! Giant sandworm. Very simple enemy. It only has 1 attack, and you want to make damn sure it doesn't hit Hahn, because it's gonna hurt. What you want to do is use Saner to buff up your character's agility. Have Rika, Gryz, and Chaz go on the offensive, and have Hahn use his vision ability to heighten everybody's dexterity. I kinda deviated with Hahn to see if I could debuff the sandworm in any way. I don't think I do. Well, yeah, illusion didn't work on the sandworm, so yeah, never mind. Don't use debuffs on bosses, it doesn't work. Just focus on yourself and staying alive. Staying alive. Anyway, yeah. Just go with vision. I'm shutting up now. Shift to you, just so your attack power is strong. Oh, Jesus Christ. He knows Hahn is weak. Elise, for most of the battle, is relegated to support duty. Everybody else is just hacking and slashing. And Hahn is on what? Ice duty. Have Rika heal Hahn. That's really good because Rika is one of the fastest characters in the game, if not the fastest, so you want to take advantage of her. No, not like that, you freaking creep. Foy. Don't use Foy. It's a sand creature, so it's gonna be somewhat resistant to fire. Even though it still takes damage, it's not gonna do you good. There we go, topped off. And Chaz with the 131 damage. Haha, nice. The sandworm's HP count is 1450. So you're gonna be here for a while. Or maybe not if you exploit a couple of weaknesses. The natural weakness for the sandworm is ice, so Hahn can take major advantage of that. You can actually encounter these sandworms on the eastern side of the planet, and these guys are tougher in the random encounters than they are in this actual boss fight because they have access to a move called Earthquake, and it does a lot of damage. It's a good thing this monster doesn't do that, otherwise I probably would have thrown my Sega Genesis controller out the window. Yeah, this game isn't really too difficult on repeat playthroughs, but it is challenging to a first-time player, I will give it that. I'm using the wood cane I stripped off of Ruin to my advantage. It heals the characters up a decent amount, I say 30 HP. It's not as useful as say a Monomate or Res, but you can use the wood cane an infinite amount of times without it getting disposed of, or using up TP. This beast is tough. It's probably one of those sandworms from Dune. Oh god, I didn't think I would be fighting those. Going a bit more into the lore, this planet used to be entirely desert with cacti and sandworms and everything. This place was hell. That was until the humans, or Parmanian algal humans, not Earth humans, colonized Motavia for reasons unknown. I don't know why. Why would they explore this place? Anyway, fast forward to the 1200s of the space calendar, and Motavia is suddenly green. The planet has been terraformed, and everything would be perfect until Rolf, the main character of the second game, destroyed Mother Brain, and everything turned to shit after that. Motavia is slowly reverting back to the desert it was in Phantasy Star 1, but the planet still has a number of oceans just like in the second game too. The Sandworm should be close to death now. Let me go to macros and use my dual tech, or combination blizzard, and victory! Everybody's going to level up at least 3 or 4 times. I know Rika for sure, probably 5 times. Let's see, Elise got nothing but she's leveled up. Chaz has got Anti and Zan. Rika has gotten saner, so now she can buff people. Hahn has leveled up and he's also gotten... Oh, Gyrus! Nice! That's the level 2 healing spell. Everybody seems good to go for the next couple of dungeons. Hell freaking yeah, man! And I was able to beat those sandworms. Successfully. God damn it, text! The ranch. My dream. Thank you. There's no use lamenting about the past. I should make a clean break and go on to the next thing. I'll send you your compensation to the guild, so please pick it up there. Wow, we just crushed that guy's dreams, didn't we? For the greater good, but damn. Good job! Congratulations on dealing with the sandworm so effectively, even though there was one. Please accept your commission fee of 5,000 Meseta. I'm glad we resolved the problem before anyone got hurt. Too bad for the ranch owner, though. But he seemed like a person who would not be daunted for long. I'm sure he'll prosper again. Hopefully. Man, Rika's just so positive and optimistic. I wish the world ran on that logic. But sadly, it doesn't. This is just between you and me. The cave to the north of Iedo leads to an area beyond the hills. No one who has ever gone into that cave has come back alive. I wonder what is beyond that cave. Good tip. Monsters have recently become extremely strong, making combat difficult with them. I better think about getting a new profession pretty soon. Or maybe just level up. Or get new equipment, I don't know which. Hey Elise, the usual? Sorry, I just don't feel like it today. I'll see you some other time. Elise is tired, that's not good. My, Elise is quite a looker, but aren't you a cutie pie too? Cut it out, you. This guy's a fucking creep. Why can't Elise punch this guy in the face too? Oh, I want to punch him in the face so bad. Hey Elise, you're still as attractive as ever. Why don't you go out with me every once in a while? Thanks. I'll consider that when you become more of a man. Okay, Elise didn't need to go that hard on the poor dude. He was just asking you out. Remember whenever somebody says what's the worst they can do, say no? Just remember that there's somebody like Elise out there waiting to verbally castrate you. Oh wait, in this part. Oh my god. Remember, this is an E-rated game. Or KA. K to A. And this music that's playing in the background is from Stage 1 of Phantasy Zone on the Sega Master System. And also the arcades. I mainly remember the arcade version. And this guy is a creep. Come on, Chaz, let's go. Quickly. Yeah, please, let's get out here. No more Phantasy Zone music. That was a good theme, or that was a good rendition of the Phantasy Zone theme, if I were to be honest. Well, keep doing well then. In times like this, those in the hunting profession seem to be doing well, but the monsters have become very strong. Apparently only the most skilled are still in business. That fact is reflected by how painfully few customers there are. Well shit. Well, we got 3 new hunters in Rika, Gryz, and Hahn, so what can go wrong? Are you insinuating that I'm purposefully withholding information about the best jobs? How dare you think that? I swear by my good name that kind of thing absolutely never happens here. Now please go back to the front area. Oh, sorry. I want to check these files. No, those are important documents that have been accumulated up to now. Okay, I'll leave. Unlike most RPGs, you can't really get anything from drawers and cabinets and stuff. All the characters will do is just comment on whatever the contents of the drawer or cabinet is and just kind of leave it be. Again, color commentary, but that's about it. This ain't no Final Fantasy IX or pretty much any Final Fantasy where you can just take shit out of cabinets, if there's shit to even take in those cabinets. No, the characters are a bit more decent than that. And I do mean decent too. I mean, sometimes the characters will be like, wait, I don't want to look through here. There's underwear in here, probably. Let me look through it this one time. Hey there! How dare you bump into me and pass on without a word? Oh, it's Elise. Oh dear, please excuse my rudeness. Yeah, you better walk away. Punk. Man, why are people so... People are so scared of Elise, it's ridiculous. She fights monsters pretty good, but other than that, she's not that scary. I mean, just don't antagonize her or try to flirt with her and you should be okay. She's approachable. Kind of. I mean, she's only genuinely cordial to Chaz, Rune, and Rika, and a couple of old ladies. That's about it. But she's still approachable, just don't talk about her measurements. Right in front of her. What a stupid move, Duran. What a stupid move. So I'm buying some more equipment, and this is literally the best shop on this part of the planet. You got ceramic swords, you got saber claws, you got a struggle axe, which I think it's called, which is for Gryz, and that's a really good weapon. What I don't like about Phantasy Star 4 is that the game doesn't tell you what weapon is better than what, you just kinda have to go with instinct. And also the abbreviations. Titan Crown. Titan Sword. Titan Slasher. You see, it's like, what? You couldn't spell out the entire name? I know it takes up memory, but you couldn't have at least put a little bit more lettering? I don't know. And it also goes for the names too. I'm pretty sure Elise and Chaz are just shorthand for Alyssa and Charles. Even though they're not named that in Japan, it's actually Ryra and Rudy. You know, I'm going with Elise and Chaz. Those are better names. And also, the main character from the very first Phantasy Star game is named Alys. You just take one letter from Alys, you switch it with a Y, and there you go, you got Elise. God, it's like, you ran out of names, didn't you? But I only have to assume that since the characters look very similar, and their names are also very samey, it's just that Elise is a descendant of Alys at this point, I don't know. And I just realized that with me fast forwarding through this bit, I took entirely way too long in the shop as is. My eventual Resident Evil 4 and Symphony of the Night playthroughs, yikes, I'm going to have to do a lot of inventory management in those games. Not because I want to, but because I have OCD. Don't worry, you're not going to see any footage of me fumbling through equipment. I have the wherewithal to cut that shit out. But anyway, one of the hunters gave us a tip about this cave north of Aedo. Let's go check it out. Welcome to the Passageway of Terror. Or just the Passageway. I call it the Passageway of Terror just to be dramatic. But anyway, this place is not too difficult. You even get a diemate at the front door. It's freaking incredible. We still have to fight our fair share of monsters, and oh, those guys are not monsters. Those are actual humanoids that we have to kill dead. Those guys are spearheads, or spears. They don't really do much, they just poke at you with their sticks. That's it. And then you got these enemies, the Slugs, who will occasionally fuse together to become an even bigger enemy, and they're resistant to hard hits, but they are weak to magic. What you want to do is use an attack that will take all of the oozes out at the same time. Granted, if your characters will have the gumption to actually work with each other. Okay, I at least stunned them with Elise's Moonshade. And with the Bros technique from Gryz, I found out that it's kind of useful against robots. And these Slug enemies, but that's about it. I don't know why it's that specific. I don't know why Gryz is a weird character like that, but okay then, I'll just take it. Again, Gryz is by far my least preferred character in this game because all he can do is hit shit really hard and there's no real pizzazz to his attacks at all. But don't fret, he's got other magically practiced characters by his side. Oh, the screen flashed there. I'm not sure if it's seizure-inducing, but still gotta be careful about that. As long as it's not constant, it should be fine. Anyway, there's a fork in the road here. If you want an extra item, you want to go right. Ah, more Slugs. Better take them out quickly. I might as well demonstrate Hahn's Vol ability. Vol is really good for these guys. It shuts down their organs and it kills them instantly. And oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Meta Slug. Okay then. The Meta Slug is just a really big Slug. It takes a lot more damage and it hits harder too. Attacking physically won't do much, so just stick to instant kill abilities like Vol. Elise, I'm not sure if you want to mess with Hahn's finances anymore. Let's see what we can find here. Cure Peral. Blah. It's just a medicine that cures paralysis. More Slugs. God damn, how many of these guys are there? Ah, no matter, they all died the same anyway. I'm going the technique route for this fight. Ow, man, that did quite a bit of damage to Gryz. He'll live though, he's pretty tough. Anyway, go to the left here, and you should be on your way to the exit. And Rika just leveled up and learned the Eliminate spell. It is an instant death ability that's geared towards organic creatures. It's quite useful. Especially when it's a surprise attack and Rika's the first character to move, because that's one enemy down already. Alright, we made it out of the cave and onto our next town. After this fight, we get a new enemy here, that's the Tech User. They have access to Foy, Watt, and Zahn, which is very weak against us, so we really don't have anything to worry about. And then the Spearheads are Spearheads. They don't really do much neither. Oh, and they can also heal themselves, I forgot they could do that. But no matter, Rika just eliminated them and they're instantly killed. This formation is not too difficult. It only really gets difficult when there's 4 Spearheads or 4 Tech Users all on the same screen. Nice. Chaz leveled up and he's got Air Slash. Welcome to Kaderi. It should look like a simple town, right? Well, it is, but we're already in some deep shit when there's a man wallowing on the streets. So let's just walk away quickly. Oh, let's talk to him. Oh, Zio, the Holy One. Can I kick this guy while he's on the ground, please? If Elise can't do it, have this balding old man do it. How pathetic, a full-grown adult like you crying for Zio. You have to be able to respect yourself before you can respect others, so grow up. This man, why isn't he in the party? Why isn't he the 6th member of this group? I am not sure. This lady's recalling the Mokum incident. She's afraid of Zio. Well, actually, there really is nowhere else to move, is there? You're trapped here. A church that spreads the teachings of a man named Zio was erected in this town. Devotees come here from all over the place. I don't want to say it in a loud voice, but it sure is a big bother. All these balding old men are right. What is this cult? Where'd they come from? And why? Just why? Zio says that the end of this world is coming. I wonder if that's true. No, it's not true. That inn in the back of the town. I used to frequent that place, but recently, I can't go in even if I wanted to. Well, that's pretty sad. We'll be investigating that inn in a moment, but first we're gonna check out this church. Let's see, everybody's garbed in black, except for that old man. This is the church where we worship the great Zio. Zio says he's going to cleanse the soiled land with the fires of destruction. And then he's going to build a utopian society populated with only the finest of citizens. How wonderful. The thought makes me tingle. Well, tingle somewhere else. It's not gonna happen. You wanna know why? Because we're the heroes. Sonic oh wait, this is 10 years before Sonic Heroes. We're Phantasy Star Heroes? I'll make that work somewhere. And also, this game is way better than Sonic Heroes. Not that that's hard to beat, and even though I like Sonic Heroes, it's a pretty bad game. Anyway, more awesome candles and more guys garbed in black. I came here from Otavia Academy. Schoolwork is so stupid. Honestly, that's relatable, but I don't think joining a cult would help. Zio is at his fort where he teaches and guides us. How thankful we are to him. Zio! Zio! What is he, a WWE fan or something? That's Zio's fort, which soars just east of Kaderi. It is our symbol. It's our Castle of Hope. Oh wow, these guys are a little bit too far gone. Only after the destruction can we create a new world. Is it really possible to come back from an apocalypse? Well, I mean, this game clearly is the aftermath of an apocalypse, but still, can you really do that? Ah, glory be to you, Zio! And he faints. He's fainted. Wow, how frightening. Oh wow, my Rika voice was deadpanned as fuck. We can't talk to him now that he's fainted. This is scary. Okay, let's get out of here, we had nothing to do with it, that guy clearly fell over for some reason. And that guy's still wallowing on the ground, what is he doing? Even in the serious of moments, there are still a couple of laughs or two. Even though there is a serious scene, or a couple of serious scenes and a couple of parts from now that will be, like, deadly serious. Excuse me, can I ask you something? Do you believe in Zio's teachings? No. In that case, become one of us at once, otherwise you will be purged by us. Look, we just felled a couple of monsters. I'm pretty sure you wouldn't want to bother us, okay? We have a Rika. A Rika, okay? You wouldn't want the cat girl to get angry at you. Do you know what cats do when they're angry? Shit, they're fucking scary when they're angry, okay? I know from experience. Anyway, there's a laser slasher in here, and that is Elise's best weapon in the game. The only problem is, there's only one laser slasher in this part of the game, so since Elise can dual wield, goddamn, she's going to have to dual wield it with something else, or settle with a laser slasher and a shield. Oh god, it's playing the Duran music. What's with you? How dare you eye me like that? Don't you know that we're Zio's subordinates? Why yes. How about a boomerang to the face? Seems like this guy is having a change of heart. Anyway, what do you have to say? If you follow Zio, we can show you a good time. Just like this. Okay then. I've been running this place like a regular inn. But one day, Zio's soldiers came. They said to just put everything on a running tab, but they never paid up. Man, I don't know what to tell you. Maybe don't work with slime balls, but honestly the slime balls are so close to home you might as well. Oh my, such a little boy is a customer. How adorable. I'm going to give you some great service. Huh? What are you talking about? Oh, Chaz is so naive. And also, this game is rated E for everyone. I keep driving this point home, but it's really true. I don't know what this game would be rated if it were released in this style today. It would probably just be E10 or at the very least a very soft T for teen. But then again, if you really think about it, E and E10 rated games nowadays barely exist outside of Nintendo games, so there's some food for thought right there. I'll see you in part 7.